Hello, Erin from Morehouse Farm here with a demonstration of that 2-row buttonhole. We're working on the Aubon card wallet, and a couple of you had asked, how do I do that buttonhole row again? So I thought the easiest way to show you would be to demonstrate in a video. So we've completed through row 7. You can see I have my 16 stitches on my needle. So for row 8, we'll start. We're going to make one by knitting into the same stitch twice, also known as a knit in the front and the back. We purl 2. Next is our baby cable, so we're going to knit the next 2 stitches together and then knit the first one again before we drop it off the needle. Then we purl 1. So now I'm going to have 7 stitches on the right hand needle as I come to the bind off section. The instructions are to bind off 4 in pattern, which means instead of just knitting the whole way as we bind off, we'll work the stitches as they are presented in the pattern here. So the first one's purl, second one's knit, then you pass the first one over, just like you would in a normal bind off. That's 1. Knit the next stitch, pass over, that's 2, purl, that's 3, purl again, pass over for 4. So that creates the bottom of the buttonhole. Then we've got our baby cable comes up next. We're going to purl 2. Oops. And you're going to knit 1 and knit into that stitch again to make 1. And there you have 7 stitches on either side of your buttonhole. Okay, turning the work for row 9. We are going to knit 1 and make 1 again. So we're continuing to grow the triangle. Okay, then we purl 1. It's almost missed that stitch. Knit 2, purl 2, knit 1. That brings us up to the bound off section. So we turn our work to do the cable cast on because the cable cast on adds stitches on the right side. And we'll do that by poking the working needle in between the last 2 stitches, grabbing the yarn as if to knit, and bringing it onto the needle. Okay, we don't want it to be too tight, don't want it too loose. We'll keep doing that for each stitch we need for 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one, our instructions say leave on the right hand needle. So we turn our work again, and because we're going to knit next, bring our yarn to the back, and then we're going to knit these 2 together. So you're knitting together the last stitch on the needle that you cast on from the right side and the next stitch on the left needle, and that creates the edge of your buttonhole. From there, you'll purl 2, knit 2, purl 1, and knit 1, make 1 to finish out the row. And there you have it, your 2-row buttonhole with a nice even edge on the top and the bottom. And here it is on the right side. Happy knitting from Morehouse Farm.